reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2nd down after that previous play. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Throw now on 1st down. First play taking a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short from the 1.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. USF offense is back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who could take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. What a catch by the sophomore.
They got to completion, but as a quarterback, you like to avoid those situations. I'm sure it's fine now, but they can really take a toll on you after 4 quarters.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
1st down and 10. In the red area, it's Gray. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he goes out of bounds, short of the mark. He didn't get there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And they don't block the defensive. Shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. And they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Bray. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Can it escape? It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly, breaking free at the 35. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second down after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Makes the ground, a chance to score. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Touchdown, USF, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. They move the 6, they'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there, second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Bulls are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack. They'll come up empty in the red zone as we head to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense back on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Quick throw to the left. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa. Way too much speed on that play.
It was just a matter of time until this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. USF offense is back out there now. Here we go. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but good for a first First and goal at the 4. The Bulls line it up with first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Gray. No, tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Quick juke to get free. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He can go. Touchdown, Bulls. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there and blew it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Crispin. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big game wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Gray.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Direct snap to the back. He gets loose. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. The Wolves come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, USF.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. There's the handoff. First down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Can the offense win it right here? Are we going to overtime? They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead. They'll
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. That's out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
But how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the handoff. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. On the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. On the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for 6. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Bulls trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And they tack on the extra point. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First down, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Locates the tight end. He's complete. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Crispin. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw on third and goal. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a two-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this two-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own two-point conversion to send us to a third overtime. On the move now, looking for his back. And he gets in there to tie the game again and set up a third overtime. Basically dueling two-point tries from here on out. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. He escapes the pocket. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. The 50, past the 40. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. No, he does not get in. It's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an outbound. The catch made. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Moves out of the pocket. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.